Hey, this is Danny. Welcome to a whole nother awesome review. Today I'll be reviewing the film Wonder Woman. That's right, Wonder Woman finally got made into a movie. This film is fantastic. I went into this movie not thinking it was going to be, amazing. Did I go into this movie thinking it was going to be the best film ever with a superhero female lead? No, I just thought it was going to be a good film like Clash of the Titans or something. I didn't know it was going to be this special. When Rotten Tomatoes said that this film was fantastic, I was like, whatever, Rotten Tomatoes. You said Suicide Squad was horrible. I actually enjoyed that film. I enjoyed Batman vs. Superman. Whatever. I'm not going to listen to you guys. I'm going to go into this movie, with my own perception on what I think this movie, is. And I went into the film and I loved it. I absolutely loved this movie. Gal Gadot is fantastic as Wonder Woman. She embodies Wonder Woman. She is Wonder Woman. When she's going in the trenches in World War One, making freaking bullets fly right off her freaking shield arms, that is what I call Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman with her lasso of truth, making people tell her the truth about everything. The whole Amazons on the island, that's exactly how I picture Wonder Woman. I've seen the Wonder Woman anime TV series, horrible. Any of those Justice League terrible films with those animated series with Wonder Woman in it, I hate all of them. They're terrible. There's no depth to the character. This movie gives me depth. This movie makes me care about Wonder Woman, and that's what I loved about it. If I'm going to give this movie a rating, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. It was fan-freaking-tastic. The special effects were amazing. Ares was a great villain in this film. There's like 3 villains in this movie, and the main villain is Ares. And the reveal at the end is quite a twist, and I enjoyed it. The fight between her and Ares was phenomenal. The special effects were fantastic. This movie is more than just a film with characters fighting each other. I think a lot of these superhero films concentrate too much on the fighting aspect and not on the more human level where it's about, whatever, right? And Wonder Woman is fighting for truth. She's fighting for honor. And that's what I love about Wonder Woman in this movie. She's not just there as a prop. She's there for a purpose. And that's what I loved about the film. It was great script, great plot, great characters. Cared about the characters when they died in the film. I love this movie. And, if I'm going to compare this to the first Captain America movie, I'm going to say this movie kicks Captain America's ass. Let me just tell you why. Because there's so much depth here. There's so much depth that I think that the Captain America film didn't have. There's no right or wrong side. There's 2 sides fighting. This film doesn't try to say the Americans are the heroes. Nobody's a hero on either side. There's one side that's worse than the other side, but both sides are flawed. And that's what the film tries to get at. And that's what I loved about the movie. Because in war, there's no bad guy. There's no good guy. Except for the big bad guy in this film is Ares, of course. Because it's a superhero film. But I think that's what I liked about the film was, that idea, And I really love this movie, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I loved it, and I'm going to say definitely go out and see it. It's definitely worth going to see. And, this film was fantastic. I can't wait for Wonder Woman 2 and Justice League and all that stuff. Gal Gadot, and she is Wonder Woman. Like, she is how I picture Wonder Woman in my head when I think of Wonder Woman, and she gave Wonder Woman, a purpose rather than, a prop for freaking Superman or whatever. She stands on her own. When you saw her in Batman vs. Superman, she came out with her own freaking theme song, you were like, hell yeah, I want to see a movie with Wonder Woman. And this movie delivers on its promise. This movie gives you what you want in a Wonder Woman movie. Spoiler alert, and the reveal that Wonder Woman was actually Ares' sister was fantastic because I was not expecting that. And I was like, what? I mean, they kind of, insinuated that that was the case, but at the very end of the movie, she's like, "You're wrong, brother," and it was fantastic. Loved it. It was amazing, and it was phenomenal. And the whole fight between her and Ares was outstanding. I love this movie. I cannot say that this movie can improve on anything because this movie delivered everything I wanted in a Wonder Woman movie. The whole island with the Amazons, Wonder Woman fighting Ares, there being 3 different villains, and the whole idea that she could kill one of the villains, but she decides not to because she sees the pain in this villain. It's about humanity. That's what's amazing about it. There's no good side. The Americans aren't the good side. The Germans aren't the good side. But the whole idea of humans fighting each other and that war is a destruction of humanity itself is what this film is about. Ares is like a metaphor for war itself. And that's what I loved about the movie. There's so many things going on in this film, and I loved it. I loved this entire movie. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. I loved it. Buying it on Blu-ray day one. Gonna watch this movie freaking 20 times more because I love it that much. And if I ever have a marathon with Batman vs. Superman, you better believe I'm gonna watch this movie. This movie doesn't try to cash in on the superhero genre, was just throwing things in there for them to fight because, it's there. This movie delivers what it's supposed to. It gives its female lead a strong purpose, and that's what I love about it. It doesn't sell out. It gives you what you want in a film. 10 out of 10. Go see it. Wonder Woman.